Hello, fabulous Capricorn. Welcome to your horoscope for the month of December 2015, General Focus. I am your astrologer, Nadiya Shah. Thank you for being here. This month is in many ways setting the stage for some very bold beginnings that you are on the verge of making, and some very profound changes that are set to take place within you, but also in your life as well. In fact, I do think that next month will usher in a whole new understanding of who you are and what really matters, a real letting go of baggage that you might have been carrying for way too long, so that you can enter a phase of life that feels like you know what really matters. Now, I will be here to talk about it then. This is happening next month. So let's bring the energy back to this month, because that doesn't mean there isn't a lot happening now. In fact, a lot of the preparation to allow those big breakthroughs next month is actually taking place this month. And a lot of that energy is happening very quietly, very likely in the realm of your dreams. It's happening very energetically. So it is in these spaces of the dream time, if you will, these spaces of letting down your guard and allowing the subconscious to speak, that you start to feel a stirring. You start to feel an awakening. You start to feel a drive. You may not necessarily feel like you can put words to it, especially in the first part of the month, but you know a change is coming. I look at the sky and it says to me that you can feel that a new chapter is about to begin. You can feel that you're about to go in new directions, make new moves, have new successes. You can feel it, but you can't yet articulate it or can't yet be completely clear about it. And that's okay. That's exactly where you need to be, because you're preparing yourself energetically for these wonderful big breakthroughs that are set to take place for you. But as we move into the middle of the week, that's when the middle of the month, as we move towards the middle of December, that's when things are going to start to feel that much clearer for you. And in fact, if there ever was a proverbial light bulb moment, this would be it. As if something that you haven't wanted to look at, that you've been denying, all of a sudden comes up into your awareness and you see it totally differently. Now, I will talk about this more in the love-focused horoscope, but for the general-focused horoscope, I will say that what I'm actually seeing here is it's almost like a hurt or an experience of the past that you buried, you thought you dealt with, comes up into your awareness and you see it completely differently. You realize what was completely differently and your role in it completely differently. And this has an important and sweeping effect on the way that you understand your life and your values, but also your potential in some very tangible ways. With this particular month, I also think that there's this part of you that is going to be asked to trust. This isn't always easy to do, especially for someone like you with the hard work ethic. It's very characteristic of the Capricornian energy. But you are going to be asked to trust that you've put the things into place, that you've sown goodwill, and that you can trust that good things will happen as a result in their own time. I know it's going to be hard, but the thing is that once we get you to the middle of the month, the rewards will be there. The rewards will start paying off. As much as there's a quiet frustration and desire for change as the month begins, in the middle of the month, there's a breakthrough. And it is at this time that it's very likely that there's going to be some, whether it's an opportunity that comes back up that you had let go or you'd forgotten about, but more, this looks like you don't realize who's talking well of you, who is speaking well of you. And this ultimately brings an opportunity to you. So it's like good karma that you have sown, a great impression that you already made and didn't even realize. Now comes a tangible opportunity as a result of that. The opportunity will be one that promises you a lot of independence. And so ultimately that is going to be about you deciding where you want to go with that, what direction you want to go with that as well. Now do keep in mind that in January, Mercury will be retrograde. And for part of this month, we are going to have Mercury in shadow. So just be aware of that. Like that is one factor in this. So as opportunities are very likely to show up for you, especially around the middle of the month. And again, this is just, you know, somebody noticing you, noticing the work that you do, and saying like, you know, I'm looking for a great person just like you. Or someone calling you and saying, hey, that person that you met 6 months ago has been telling me how amazing you are. Would you like to join this project? There's going to be a highly independent quality to this. There's going to be a quality to this that says, okay, you're going to carve out time for yourself and be on your own and have that own space. But for all that, there's also so much excitement as well as you realize how things are just coming together, how things are unfolding for you. As we approach the end of the month, the energy will become very romantic. So I'll talk about that in the love-focused horoscope as well. Love is going to be important this month, without a doubt. And ultimately, this is about heart, and this is about people. And that's what a lot of this month is about. It's about your trust in people, about the love you have sown, about the fondness that people have for you, and you don't always feel that. You might not always feel that sense of appreciation, but it is there. It's just that this month it starts to become more obvious. As you're starting this month, you may be feeling weighted down, you may be feeling anything but appreciated. But that really is about you and having your own examinations of what was. And as I said, energetically preparing for something different, feeling a shift happening within. Wait it out. It will pass very quickly. And then very soon, new ideas will start to find you, new inspirations, new possibilities. And slowly but surely, that will give way to opportunities just landing in your lap. Awareness is just seeming to come out of nowhere, arriving, and you know that this is the idea, this is what you have been waiting for, to allow you to launch your life in some brave and bold new directions. It may not be just the time to launch just yet. I have a feeling there might be some details that you still want to be ironing out, but I also have a feeling that you can't wait to get in there. So you will be starting something quietly now, but in the bigger picture will have a very big impact.